Hi everybody, how are you? Good afternoon. We are about to start our seventh lesson from our English 5 course. Estamos por iniciar nuestra séptima lección del curso de inglés 5, en el cual vamos a hablar de prefijos. En la lección anterior hablamos de sufijos. Y ambas palabras, prefijos y sufijos, pertenecen a un grupo de palabras que se llaman los afijos. Si recuerdan. Exacto, los afijos son palabras, mejor dicho, son partículas que se añaden a las palabras y que les cambian el significado. Por ejemplo, puede ser la terminación cuando decimos decisión, decisivo, intrusión, intrusivo. O también pueden ser prefijos, es decir, la partícula puede ir antes y le cambia el significado a la palabra también. Y es precisamente de eso de lo que vamos a hablar el día de hoy, de esas partículas que se añaden antes, por eso se llaman prefijos. En un momento les transmito pantalla. Bien, nuestra lección 7, lo primero que hay que hacer es identificar ustedes de todas estas palabras en la primera lista en el ejercicio 1, van a identificar el prefijo y van a poner el significado donde dice word without prefix, van a poner el significado cuando la palabra no tiene el prefijo. Les ayudo con los tres primeros para que sepan de lo que estoy hablando. El primero, el prefijo es under, que significa por debajo. La palabra weight significa peso. Entonces, aquí que van a poner en la primera columna, donde dice word without prefix, van a poner peso, que es lo que significa weight. Y la palabra con el prefijo significa bajo de peso. Underweight significa por debajo del peso normal. En la siguiente, el prefijo es inter. Así que la palabra sin el prefijo es national. ¿Cuál es su significado? Nacional. Y la palabra international, como pueden suponer, significa internacional. Y en el último ejemplo, el prefijo es ultra. La palabra sin el prefijo entonces modern significa moderno. Y la palabra con el prefijo ultramodern significa ultramoderno. Y de esta misma manera, contestar todas las demás. Siguiente ejercicio. Read the following text and complete the following exercise with the underlined words with prefixes. Lo que vamos a hacer es leer el texto y van ustedes a completar el ejercicio con las palabras que están aquí subrayadas. Ven ustedes el título Born or Made Gay, Biology is Not Destiny. Ya hablamos de cognados, qué significan, imagen. Y ustedes más o menos pueden tener una idea de lo que se va a tratar. Tiene una relación o guarda una relación con el tema de la homosexualidad. Específicamente, el texto habla born or made gay, o hecho gay. Biología no es destino. Biology is not destiny. Bien, entonces leamos el texto juntos. Sexual orientation is largely or entirely determined by your genes and hormonal influences in the womb. It is an innate given fixed at birth. Forget Freud theory and all the other psychobabble biology is destiny. This is the central thesis of Bull and Gay. I disagree. But this book is still fascinating, informative, and essential reading for anyone who wants to understand the many complexities of sexual orientation formation. The writers are respected, authoritative academics. Glenn Wilson is a reader at the Institute of Psychiatry in London, and Cassie Roman is a lecturer in psychobiology at the University of East London. Their book brings together wide-ranging evidence from dozens of scientific studies of homosexuality. They concluded that sexual orientation is overwhelmingly innate. Social or family influences have little or no impact. Blaming parents and childhood upbringing for child's gayness is mistaken and unfair. The idea that people become gay by seduction or choice is, they say, not supported by scientific research. And I agree. No one sits down one day and decides to be gay or straight. Most queers say that they felt different from a very young age, long before any awareness and sexual desire. While this suggests that sexuality is formed unconsciously by early childhood at the latest, it does not necessarily mean we are born with a prefix sexual orientation. The authors are right. Biological factors play a role. Studies of identical twin brothers show that 52% of the cases where one twin is gay, the other twin is also gay. This is a much more higher concordance than the 2% to 10% distribution of gay people in the general population, as recorded by various sex surveys. It suggests a significant genetic component in the causality of homosexuality. Wilson and Roman argue that the other determinant of sexual orientation is hormonal exposure during pregnancy. They document studies showing differences between gay and straight people with respect to a number of physiological traits that are associated with hormonal influences. These include psyche, hearing, brain structure, finger lengths, penis size. Gay men tend to be better endowed than straight men, and the age of puberty. On average, lesbians mature later than straight women, and gay men earlier than heterosexual men. Convincing stuff, but not entirely so. If genes determine our sexual orientation, we would expect that in cases of identical twins, where one was gay, the other one would be gay too, in every case. But in fact, in only just over half the cases are both twins gay. The same lack of complete concordance is found in hormone-associated physical attributes. Not all gay men, for example, have a larger than average penis. My conclusion: while genes and hormones predispose a person to a particular sexual orientation, they do not determine it. They are significant influences, not the sole cause. Other factors are also at work. Social expectation, cultural values, and peer pressure, for instance, pushes towards heterosexuality. Without these pro-straight influences, more people might be lesbian, gay, or bisexual. Wilson's and Roman's biological determinist thesis has another major flaw. If we were all born either gay or straight, how do they explain people who switch in midlife from happy heterosexuality to happy homosexuality and vice versa? The singer Tom Robinson was a happy out gay man who, to his surprise, fell in love with a woman. He is now equally happy in his straight relationship as he was previously in his gay relationship. If he was hardwired at birth to desire men, how can now desire women? The authors have no credible explanation for bisexuality, claiming it barely exists. Some research measuring sexual arousal shows that men who claim to be bisexual are predominantly turned on by other men, not women. But this is highly suspect. Swapping gossip with the girlfriend of a guy who was also my long-term lover, we agree he was definitely aroused by both the male and female form, equally delighted and sexually voracious with a cock or a cunt. Among women, however, Wilson and Roman acknowledge there is an evidence of significant degree of genuine bisexuality. Much as I would love to go along with the emergent bull and gay consensus, I can't. The evidence does not support the idea that sexuality is a fixed biological given. Wilson and Roman inadvertently reinforce my doubts. As evidence that people do not become gay by seduction, they cite the example of the Samana tribe in New Guinea. Cultural expectations dictate that for most of their teenage years, all young men have sex with older warriors as part of their rite of passage to manhood. Once their initiation is completed, they become warriors and initiate the next generation of male youths. Then they become straight or married. If sexuality with was predetermined at birth by genes and hormones, it would be impossible for young Zambian males to switch to homosexuality and then back to heterosexuality with such apparent ease. This suggests there is an element of flexibility in sexual orientation and that cultural traditions and social molds are also influential factors. In an enlightened, gay-affirming society, Mo might be declined to explore same-sex desire. Born gay, human sexuality is too varied and complex to be reduced to a simple equation of genes plus hormones. Bien, entonces, ¿qué van a hacer ustedes? Lo que van a hacer es con estas palabras subrayadas, van ustedes a completar la tabla. En la tabla sin el prefijo significado, después van a poner la palabra ya con el prefijo incluido y también van a poner su significado en español. En el español. Por ejemplo, el prefijo aquí, que significa sí, el mayor, y así sucesivamente, ¿de acuerdo? Perfecto. Bien, entonces esta es nuestra lección 7. En breve les comparto la lección 8.